This looks like a toughened-up Toyota Hiace. But step inside and the 2025 Funluce Triglav tries to deliver something much bigger. A compact Japanese coach built with a cab-over bed, a fixed rear bed, a real dinette, serious power hardware, and a dedicated free room. And that contrast is the whole appeal. A city-friendly footprint outside, then a surprisingly multi-zone living space once the door swings open. For many buyers, Car Hub, your trusted guide to the world of motorhomes and campervans. That is why the Triglav matters. Funluce introduced it at the 2025 Japan Camping Car Show as a debut model, then said formal sales would begin in 2026 after revisions based on user feedback. So this is not just another small coach build. It is a statement model for buyers who want Toyota maneuverability outside, but a warm, lounge-like motorhome atmosphere inside. The base vehicle is the Toyota Hiace Van Super GL in long, wide, middle roof form, powered by a 2.7-liter gasoline engine producing 160 PS and 24.8 kilogram-meters of torque. Overall size is about 17.5 feet long, 6.8 feet wide, and 9.2 feet high. It is offered in 2WD and 4WD gasoline versions. The official price sheet lists the 2WD at 13,677,000 yen before tax, about $86,000, and the 4WD at 13,950,000 yen before tax, about $87,800, using a mid-market exchange rate of roughly 159.07 yen to the dollar. That pricing makes the mission clear. The Triglav is not chasing bare-bones simplicity. It is trying to package a premium-feeling small motorhome around one of Japan's most trusted platforms. Step inside and the layout shows exactly who this is for. The Triglav officially seats 6 for travel, while the sleeping count is listed as 3 adults plus 2 children. That gives a more honest read on the vehicle. This is a smart touring RV for owners who care about comfort, organization, and keeping different zones ready at the same time. In the main lounge, you get a fixed forward-facing rear seat for 2 with 3-point belts, a rear-facing sofa with seat belts, and a removable dinette table with cup holders. The social space stays usable, and unlike many tiny campers, the Triglav does not ask one bench to do every single job all day. Then comes the feature that changes the feel of the vehicle: the sleeping plan. Above the cab is a foldable bank bed sized at about 5.2 by 4.9 feet, large enough for 2 adults. At the rear, there is also a permanent bed measuring about 6.3 by 2.6 feet. If needed, the dinette converts into another bed at about 5.7 by 3.1 feet. That is the layout move that makes the Triglav feel more mature than its footprint suggests. One person can stay asleep in the rear, the lounge can remain usable, and the cab-over still gives you genuine extra sleeping capacity instead of just overhead storage. Under the fixed rear bed, Funluce also includes a large storage area, and in a compact motorhome that matters because bulky gear needs a proper home. In the middle of the coach, the kitchen follows the same practical logic. You get a sink with a glass lid, a 2-burner cooking setup with cassette gas supply under a glass cover, a fan-equipped cooker hood with lighting, upper kitchen storage, and a 96-liter 12-volt fridge. Fresh water is listed at 35 liters, while the waste tank is 58 liters. It is not pretending to be a giant apartment kitchen, but it is also not stripped down to weekend-only basics. It is built for real road use: boil, chop, store, clean, repeat. Now, this is where accuracy matters because Funluce's own equipment sheet is precise. The Triglav includes a dedicated free room, and in a vehicle this size, that is significant. It also includes a fan-type ventilator in that room, but the same official sheet marks both the shower and the hand wash setup as under development, while the official options list shows the LACRV comfort toilet separately as an option. So the honest conclusion is simple. The Triglav gives you a defined private utility space, but if you are judging it as a full bathroom camper, you need to check the exact unit in front of you. Outside, the coachwork is just as important as the floor plan. Funluce lists high-insulation FRP panels in the floor, sidewalls, and rear, plus an original shell for the roof and rear panel. You also get acrylic double-pane windows with shades and bug screens, an entrance door with screen and door catcher, central door locking with easy-close rear LED marker lamps, dedicated decals, and external storage both inside the body and at the right side and rear. A large rear baggage door is not standard. An electric entrance step is not standard. The rear ladder and 2-bike carrier were still listed as under development in the official sheet. A side awning sits in a dealer option territory. That mix shows the Triglav is not trying to win with one giant exterior garage. It is trying to balance insulation, structure, and usable storage in a body that still feels tidy on the road. For daily comfort, the electrical and climate package is one of the strongest talking points. Standard equipment includes front air conditioning, a rear cooler for travel, an FF heater with 2 outlets, a MaxFan DX electric ventilator, a household room air conditioner, a 500 amp-hour lithium battery system, external AC input with a 43 amp charger, a 60 amp driving charger, a solar panel with MPPT charge controller, a touch panel management system, a digital battery monitor, a 3000 watt pure sine inverter, 2 AC outlets, 3 DC outlets, and 3 USB ports. In plain English, the Triglav is not just about sleeping people. It is set up to support real off-grid habits and longer stays without feeling electrically bare. The interior finish also deserves a proper look. It includes decorative wallboards, a fabric and board ceiling treatment, cushioned flooring, carpet, an overhead console, privacy curtains behind the front area, and interior curtains around the bank bed and rear bed zones. So even though the exterior stays compact, the cabin is designed to feel softer and more settled than a stripped-back van conversion. That lines up with Funluce's own positioning of the Triglav as a warmer, more lounge-like motorhome. Up front, the tech and safety details stay useful rather than flashy. A color backup camera is standard, while a digital room mirror with front and rear recording, a 3D surround monitor system, a rear TV antenna, and a 24-inch rear TV are all listed as optional equipment. In other words, the base specification focuses on the parts that matter for travel first, and lets buyers layer on convenience tech later. So, what is the Triglav really? It is a compact Hiace-based cab-over that tries to deliver 3 things at once: real sleeping separation, real electrical ambition, and a warmer cabin feel than you normally expect from a small Japanese coach build. It debuted in 2025, moved toward full sales after revisions, and even in the official equipment sheet you can see the idea clearly. This is a small motorhome that wants to feel complete, not compromised. Would you spec it for the permanent rear bed and the huge lithium setup? Or would you wait until the free room hardware is finalized exactly the way you want it? If this breakdown helped, hit like, drop your take in the comments, share this with someone who follows compact Japanese campers, and subscribe to Car Hub for more calm, practical motorhome and campervan tours.